All right, we are ready for our last talk of the day. And without further ado, I'd like to bring on Alex to tell you about virtual chains. Please give Alex a big round of applause.
Hello, everybody. I know that you're already tired. This is the last talk for today, and after this will be a happy hour. So please bear with me a little bit and listen a little bit more about the EVMs. Today's talk is about the virtual chains on Autopilot. So this is an additional concept that probably not many of you have heard of, right? So let's start. I'm going to start with a very simple idea. Every successful founder, every ambitious founder is willing to launch a chain. This is a straightforward thing. This is in the nature of people. It's the same thing as if you are willing to kind of move out from your parents' house into your own home. And that's why we are seeing that there are lots of things that are happening in this space. But there are some pragmatic reasons besides just the human nature here. Namely, you would like to decentralize your product. You would like to get an additional building around your own ecosystem. Maybe you would like to bring some additional utility to your token, making it a gas token. Maybe there is a business model behind this gas token. Maybe some portion of the fees that are collected within your own network is used for something else, right? So there can be many, many different reasons, right? But the human nature is always something that is there. And actually what we have is that things are happening in this space. Even the absolute core Ethereum projects, they are launching their own networks. And this is just happening. Now, all of them are using rollup framework, right? L2s, there are different versions of it. Obviously, there is Optimism, Arbitrum, ZK, EVM, several others that are less that people are talking less about them. And the L2 approach has a number of problems that are connected with it. And the reason why these L2s, they do have these problems is in the very nature of why L2s were created in the very beginning. So L2s were the answer to the question how to scale Ethereum, right? Monet was not back then in place. So the answer to how to scale Ethereum was an L2. And this is not the same answer to the question on how to launch a network, right? That's a different question. So maybe the answer to this question is a little bit different. Now, the problems are here on the slide. And obviously, the biggest problem here is the cold start of a new network. You need to integrate lots of different infra inside of this network. Stablecoins, bridges, listing of centralized exchanges, custodian solutions, explorers, indexers, base DeFi infrastructure. All of this is something that you need by default in order to have one specific product on top of it or some kind of use case. That's why launching a chain is hard at the moment. It is not for everybody. It is only for capitalized projects. For example, just a couple of months ago, Andre Cronje have been tweeting about the costs for launching Sonic, right? And it was in tens of millions of US dollars. This is what it takes to set up a proper chain. And even to add here, all of you probably know about the great website that is called L2Bit. And you can open it. There are 140 plus L2s. And out of these 140 plus L2s, there are 3 who are integrated with centralized exchanges right now. This is a metric that shows you that building a proper adopted L2 is very hard. So what is the fix to this problem? And the fix is something that I'm going to present. And this is something that we have been working for 3 years. And this is something that we called virtual chains, right? So what a virtual chain is. A virtual chain is a smart contract that has inside of this smart contract the full EVM implementation. And with every transaction that is coming to this chain, this transaction is wrapped as an argument of a bigger transaction, which calls this smart contract. You can think of it as an L2 which settles every single transaction instead of kind of creating batches of these transactions and then sending it to the mainnet. What's the point? It's not scaling. Obviously, it's not scaling because this concept is answering the different question. It answers the question how to launch a chain instead of how to scale a chain. We have this solution with virtual chains. We call it Aurora Cloud. It is available. It is working on top of the scalable blockchain, scalable L1, which is near protocol. It is fully EVM compatible. It supports Prague hard fork. We are, I believe, the only Rust implementation of the EVM that passes all 100% green tests of the EVM test suite. The most important thing here with this solution is that it is completely free. It can be deployed in less than 1 minute. And the, again, most important thing, the thing that actually solves the problem of this cold start of the blockchain is that since these chains are just smart contracts, these kind of sandboxes or playgrounds inside of the bigger network, inside of Near, all of the existing infrastructure of Near protocol and other virtual chains is available from the first block. Near has stablecoins officially deployed, USDT and USDC. These stablecoins are available to your chain. The stablecoins are listed on Binance, so people are able to deposit these stablecoins directly from your chain to Binance and withdraw these tokens from Binance directly into your chain, again from the first block, without additional need for Binance to integrate with your chain. Wormhole, D-Bridge, Rainbow Bridge, they are all integrated with Near and Aurora, layer 0, if you will. These bridges are available for your chain right away. Custodian solutions, again, indexing frameworks. Gnosis Safe is working on your chain right away also, without the need for Gnosis Safe team to integrate it, because Gnosis Safe works on the Aurora mainnet. And this is true not only for the existing infrastructure, this is true also for all of the future infrastructure that is going to be deployed on Near or any other virtual chains. Which means that the setup that we have here ensures the network effects in between the virtual chains, and they are going to enhance infrastructure that is available for everyone there. Our target is to launch 1,000 virtual chains during this year. And I think it is pretty low target because up until now, only within this less than 2 months of this year, we have launched already more than 70 chains. Usual profile of the teams that are coming to us are the teams who are not able to afford to spend tens of millions of US dollars to set up an L2. These are smaller teams who are willing to experiment. They would like to have something that really works so that they are not taking care of the infrastructure and they are able to focus on their own product. And this is what I also telling to you because infrastructure questions are very complicated. I'm working in blockchain vertical for 10 years. Within this 10 years, I'm building infrastructure, and it is hard. I'm telling you that you probably don't want to do this, with exception to the cases like Monad or maybe some other, or Aleo, if your core product is infrastructure. So Where are you able to get this? The thing, you're able to get it on the website that is called auroracloud.dev. This is the website that has Aurora Cloud Console. This is like an admin panel in which you're able to customize your chain and launch it. And I'm going to hopefully show you a video in case someone is able to click this video. Um, nope. Thank you very much. So it is a little bit long video, but please bear with me. I'm just going to comment. This is like a literally demo. This is what you're going. It was recorded today. This is what you're going to see one-to-one if you're creating a virtual chain. You can get there. You can log in into the Aurora Cloud console. You can go through the process of setting up your chain. You can choose. These chains are customizable. You are able to choose your base token. It can be different tokens, including stablecoins. You can set up additional integrations that are going to be available for your chain. You can customize the name of the chain, obviously, do different things around it. And after you're saving your configuration for your chain, you can just click Deploy Now. And everything that you're going to see right now happening in the real time. In less than 30 seconds, your chain is deployed just because it is a simple smart contract. And the infrastructure around it, RPC with the endpoints, the block explorer, everything is spun up and available to you right away. The thing that you're able to see right now is the integration with the centralized exchanges. This is a tool, the handy tool that we call a forwarder. And this particular thing, what it does is enabling the withdrawals from centralized exchanges, and in general, any token transfers directly into your chain. It works very straightforward. This is just a smart contract on Near blockchain that forwards the assets inside of your chain into a particular account. So you can see here that you've set up this forwarder contract. It is deployed on Near. It is non-custodial. And you're able to directly withdraw from Binance directly into your account through forwarder the tokens, including stablecoins. Again, this is working right away, right now. You can set it up in just minutes. And you can try to use it. And this is also available not only for you as a founder of this project, but also for all of the other users that you're serving within your ecosystem. Obviously, it's not going to be like a direct integration. So users are going to go in Binance through choosing the Near network as the withdrawal, and the address where you're going to put it is going to be the Near address. Another thing that is available to you is what we call a Near intent. This is a cross-chain DEX on which you are able to swap in a permissionless and trustless way different assets from major networks, including Bitcoin, Ripple, Zcash, and all of the usual suspects: mainnet, Solana, Base, and other EVM-compatible solutions. This thing is working on top of Near, and it is available to all of the virtual chains, which means that you and your users will be able to withdraw assets directly inside of your chain in case these assets are available on your chain. And if we are talking about any Near side assets, including stablecoins, like this thing is available right away. So you don't need to build all of this infrastructure. It is already there. Just take it, use it. It is completely free, and it is open to everybody. All of the, obviously, code is open source, so you can validate it and check that everything is working well. And by the way, all of the stuff around the Near protocol, the fact that we are working on top of the Near protocol, is completely transparent. There is no single time when you actually see the Near protocol. It is completely hidden from you and from your users. The only thing that they see is your EVM-compatible chain. Now, we actually have quite a lot of ideas of additional infrastructure that we can build and make it available for everyone. And besides our own ideas, we are inviting all of the infrastructure builders to connect and make their infrastructure projects available to all of the Aurora virtual chains. So this is one of kind of our goals, is to create this kind of marketplace of the infrastructure so that people can log in into their Aurora Cloud console, just click on choosing the particular infrastructure provider, and then they're getting this infrastructure in an automated way, the same way how they are getting these things. However, different things that I would like to, I'm not going to go through all of these different pieces, and this is the roadmap only for the first quarter, and some things are already available. But I would like to put an emphasis on this fourth milestone. So one of the very common requests from the teams who are building on who are launching their virtual chains is that they would like to have this kind of minimum DeFi infrastructure setup. So they would like to have an AMM, Uniswap style AMM. They would like to have an Aave style lending market available. The Oracle solution is already in place, right? But we are targeting the automated deployment within this 30 seconds of these smart contracts, together with spinning up the front end of Aurora mainnet native AMM solution, and make it available already to everybody on this new chain. So this is thing that is not yet happening, but it is going to be, but it will be available in several weeks from now. So if you are looking to deploy a network, or you have been thinking of this, or maybe you're from the project who believes that you need to have a network, and you have been hesitated, you have been hesitant on launching an L2 because you're thinking a couple of steps ahead about all of the infrastructure. The only thing that I can tell you, you can go and spend several minutes on trying out the Aurora infrastructure, and maybe this is going to be the answer to a question how to launch your own chain. Thank you very much.